YouTube, welcome back to my channel. We're back with another video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and let's get into it. So, Lord knows I've been avoiding talking about DJ and this lady. But you know, somebody gotta say it, so let's get into it.
DJ had to be the one to take her to the doctor and get a cast on it. Her mom, I guess, didn't feel like it was necessary. I don't know. So then I guess after that, Charlene, which is the twins' mother, got on her Instagram and started posting a few things. She also did a video explaining what happened to her arm and why she didn't take her to the doctor, or at least the emergency room. So if you're ready to hear about all of that and hear the reason why she didn't feel like it was that necessary, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you are new, and don't forget to hit that post notification bell so you are notified every single time I post. So first, let's talk about what CJ posted on his Instagram when he found out about the situation. So CJ said, "I matured so much, it's actually..."
So let me just give my opinion about this. He said, "I've matured so much, it's actually scary, but I am proud of myself, like I'm proud of Cordae for being strong through her arm injury. Kids always face the risk of being injured, just exploring the world through their little eyes. So I can't blame her mom. You need to blame her. But anyways, I can't blame her mom for this, just as I am expecting you all to not turn this into anything overwhelming. The good thing is I took her to the doctor and got her the right treatment to prevent further injuries. So, good job. Good job. You handle your business as a parent. My thing is, why she ain't do it? Why she ain't do it? Why she ain't do it? Why did Daya have to wait until it was CJ turn to go make sure she was all right when the shit happened in her care? Does that make any sense? And then you have her little minions. Why did CJ even post this? Did y'all say that when she made the assumption about Daya almost drowning when she was with CJ? Did y'all say that then? No, I don't think so. I don't think y'all did though. Y'all ain't say that. Yeah, here y'all go. Y'all be so far. Her minions be so far up her butt. You can literally smell the aroma of Charlene's crack. That's how far up her ass they be. They do not hold this. Let's just listen, Linda. I'm so sick of it. Why don't y'all hold her accountable? Why? But then when people that support CJ try to hold her accountable, oh, y'all are dick riding. Hey, what do y'all do? Because anyways.
Myself, like I'm proud of Cordae for being strong through her arm injury. Kids always face the risk of being injured, just exploring the world through their little eyes. So I can't blame her mom for this, just as I am expecting you all to not turn this into anything overwhelming. The good thing is I took her to the doctor and got her the right treatment to prevent further injuries." CJ also posted this picture of Cordae and said, "Who remembered when Kamari went through this? She's so strong." And the funny part about that is, yes, I believe all of Charlene's fans and the people that worship her like she's their god definitely remember what happened to Kamari, and they're definitely pointing that out now that Cordae is in a cast. But the difference between the two situations is one mother went and got her daughter checked out and realized she needed a cast, and all that was done by the mother. In this situation, the mom couldn't be bothered to go and get her daughter.
I don't think she took her to the doctor because she broke. I don't think she could afford the doctor's bill. I think that's why she didn't take her. That's just my opinion. But even that being said, they should have insurance, ma'am.
Daughter checked out, so she sent her with her dad, and then her dad had to do all that. Now, also we have to talk about what Charlene posted on her Instagram story, and she said, PSA, don't take advice from a woman with no kids or a woman who lost her kids. Now, of course, the woman she's talking about who has no kids is Lexi. Understandable. But who lost their kids? And then she posted this on her.
I'm actually concerned about you. Your obsession with these keeps Keeps on talking on my name. What are you talking about? Just text you about me. Has nothing to do. Always talking about food in the comments on Dance Pages Live.
Instagram, and it says Alexis. So I'm thinking this is a text message sent to Lexi from CJ, and this is what it says. CJ, allegedly, I'm actually concerned about you and your obsession with the twins' mom.
What? Why are you pillow talking? Why are you sharing this? If this is real, because people can create fake text messages nowadays. So if this is real, why is you sending this to her? Why are you sending this to Charly? You pillow talk too much, bro. Like, I just, now that I'm just, it's like, he makes it hard to defend him. Like, I just so irritated. Like, I'm over it. Like, why is you steady pillow talking with Charlene? And then my thing is, Lexi is your woman. Why is you going against her? This is like your third time, and I'm pretty sure you've done it more times behind the scenes. We don't know. We don't know. But why do you keep doing the same fucking thing? But then you get on here and say, "Oh, I like likes and positivity. I read the comments." Obviously, you ain't reading the right ones because you need to get it together, bro. Like, and when are you gonna wake up and get out of fucking la la land? Like, you keep on trying to have loyalty to this bum, and she keeps showing you she has no loyalty to you. But you just keep on with the shenanigans. It needs to stop, bro. Somebody needs to be in your ear. You know what? You need your ass whooped. That's what it is. Like, cause this is ridiculous. Now she posting the shit that you be saying about Alexis behind her back. Lexi needs to run. She needs to get away from you. That's what really needs to happen at this point. Like, yuck.
So then Lexi, allegedly, says she keeps on talking on my name. WTF you talking about? She just texted you about me. Has nothing to do with me. She's always talking about my food in the comments on the fan pages lives. WTF you mean? Now the only thing I have to say to this is, CJ, didn't you learn from the first time you did this with Nike and Charlene? Don't you remember that? Don't you see how bad that ended up? Why would you, allegedly, send this text message to Charlene?
Make it make sense.
The twins' mother, the messy mom. This is the same woman that supports people that thought you should have died when you had your home invasion. This is the same woman. I 100% disagree with CJ sending this message. If he did, if this is real, disagree. He should have never did this. This is the same woman who says that she's going to play with your money. She's going to play with everything that you have. Don't you understand that? So then she put, better take it down, HBIC. Now, I don't know what this means. I have no idea.
You're the head bitch in charge. In charge of what? Oh, CJ? Oh, okay. We could give you that. Yeah, we could give you that.
Better take what down? What is she talking about? Now, the next thing we're going to do is get...
Okay, she said she the HBIC head bitch in charge. At this point, yeah, you might be the head bitch in charge of CJ.
Into the video of her explaining what happened to Cordae's arm. Of course, she's blaming Cordae, it's all her fault. No, she did this to herself. As the mother, she doesn't take any accountability for her child getting hurt. That's just who she is. I wouldn't expect anything less. So let's get into it.
Even though it doesn't really matter to you guys, but yes, Cordae had a little incident, and she jumped around doing flips. I know you guys have seen Cordae. I know you guys have seen Cordae in my lives, doing flips, doing, kid stuff. So yes, so she did hurt her arm. I did communicate with CJ and let him know what had happened.
Now, the first thing I want to say is she's saying that Cordae was flipping around like she always does. She's always flipping, and that's what happened to her arm. I definitely understand that, and that's probably what happened. And yes, kids get hurt. That's what a lot of people try to explain to her when she went off on CJ, when the kids get hurt in his care. But I guess now she understands it. But I do like that she said she contacted...
Every time the twins are always getting hurt in her care. This is like the third, fourth incident. Like,
Contacted CJ about the situation, which is great. That's good communication. Good job.
I guess he just thought that it was more serious than what I actually saw. Because, like I said, she was doing these flips, bouncing around, doing what she was doing, cried for like 2 seconds, and then after that, she was up, bouncing around, running around, doing the same thing that she's always doing. It's just being wild. So, yeah, she did get hurt, and it really was minor, like I said, but obviously it wasn't as minor as I thought it would be.
You would have known that if you would have took her to the doctor and stopped trying to play doctor. You would have knew that. But no, because it doesn't seem major to you, you didn't get her care with urgency because you didn't feel like it was worth it. You didn't feel like it was major. You're not a doctor. Oh yeah. I forgot. You don't believe in doctors. You don't believe in going to the doctor and checkups and stuff like that. You don't believe in that. So yeah.
She told CJ she thought it was minor. Obviously CJ saw something or just felt like something more was wrong, so he took her to the doctor. Come to find out, she got a fracture and she needs a cast.
But I'm just glad that she's okay, and I appreciate CJ taking her to the urgent care to get her checked out, and just coming to find out that it was like a small little fracture, nothing big, it's not broken. They said they seemed like a little small little crack, but that heals over time.
Okay, so it's a fracture, it's a crack, but it's not broken? No. I'm pretty sure that means it's broken or some type of bone is broken, something. I don't think it could heal itself? What is she talking about? If the doctors needed to put a cast on it, I'm pretty sure that was for a reason.
So it really wasn't that big of a deal from what I observed. From what I observed, like I said, she wasn't acting like she wasn't hurt. She wasn't acting.
She wasn't acting like she was hurt if she went to her daddy house saying her arm hurt. You just chose to ignore it. Just say that. Stop with the antics, man.
Like she wasn't hurt. She was, playing around, cried for 2 seconds, and was going about her business. So,
Okay, let's break this down. She was crying for 2 seconds, and then she got up and went on about her business. Now, it's definitely possible, but my only question is, if Charlene didn't feel like it was that big of a deal, what made her tell CJ like she did? For example, I'm pretty sure the twins fall all the time, or they might scrape a knee, or I don't know. Kids fall, right? So do you think she tells CJ every time the child falls? Every time one of the twins hit their head on something or run into something when they're running, does she tell him every single time? Something about this situation made even her alarmed, but not alarmed enough to take her to the ER.
It was just a small, minor issue, but like I said, shout out to me for, just taking her to the urgent care. Oh yeah, I need to get some oatmeal and some, yeah, like I said, I really didn't think of it as a big deal because she was just running around playing right after she did that. Still busting flips, still, playing, doing what she normally does. So, like I said, you never know what really goes on unless you take that into consideration. So.
Now that last part where she said, oh, you don't really know what's going on unless you take that into consideration or something.
That made no sense.
It just doesn't seem like that fits into the situation she's talking about. Maybe she's meaning it because some people could think that she hurt Cordae, and maybe that's why she's saying, well, she's flipping and jumping and doing all these things, so that's why it happened, that's how it happened. Maybe she's worried that people are thinking that she did something. And can we all just remind ourselves that this is not the first time that CJ has taken the child to urgent care from something that happened at her mom's house? How many times is this going to happen?
But yeah, everything was communicated. So yeah, everything was communicated before it even reached the internet. So like I said, the day of him getting the kids, I told him, like, look out for Cordae, her arm. She fell on her arm.
So my thing is, if you told CJ this, why didn't you take Cordae to the doctor? If you don't feel like it was urgent, but why are you giving him a disclaimer when it's his turn? Because you knew. You knew something was wrong. You knew something was wrong. But you was too lazy, either too lazy or too broke to go get your child the care that she needed. I am just so over her and her crap. And she was flipping and turning and why you keep saying, oh, Is that the story, or is you trying to convince yourself that that's the story? I think you're lying, but whatever.
Nothing major. Nothing major that I thought.
Okay, so the day that he was getting the children, you immediately said, hey, be careful, or watch out for her arm. She did fall on her arm. But she also said that Cordae got back up and was...
The jokes write themselves. Make it make sense, man.
Playing like nothing was wrong. So my question is, why would she need to bring it to his attention if she didn't see any other issues? Was Cordae still talking about her arm? Did she say it still hurt?
Yeah.
What would make her automatically say, oh yeah, she did fall on her arm, you know, watch out for it, take a look at it? Why would you need to do that if you said she got back up and was playing like nothing was wrong?
It was, but turns out to be. So nothing major of my eyes. Like I said, there's a little warrior, there's a little soldier, but she a little beast. So that's why I really didn't think nothing of it. So, you know, just a small issue going on.
Now, in my opinion, a fracture, a break in a bone, that's not a small issue. But that's just my opinion.
And like I said, I communicated with CJ before he got the kids. I just told him to look out for her arm, and then I guess along the way, he observed something minor. Like I said, he probably observed something where he thought it was more major than what it really was. So, like I said, as parents, co-parenting, communication is the best key for anything. And like I said, I just wish that, you know, some stuff really isn't brought to the internet.
You know what it brought to the internet when you do stuff. But you weren't saying that when you tried to throw shade saying that CJ left the twins by the pool and almost drowned, but you don't want it on the internet. Oh, you don't want it on the internet when it's you or when it's happening in your care. You are sick. You are sick, man. You need, I think it's some mental illness. It's giving mental illness. You have a problem, ma'am. I don't want it on the internet. Don't put it on the internet. When I do it, don't put it on the internet. But when you do it, and you don't abide and obey to what I say, I'm gonna put it on the internet.
This is a double standard when it comes to Charlene. She has no problem talking about what goes on in other people's homes. She doesn't even have a problem with making stuff up to make it seem like something is going on in CJ's home. Does everybody remember about her telling one of her supporters to contact CPS on CJ and saying that he left the kids by the pool by them?
But he constantly keep defending her. Oh, I don't want to blame. Don't blame her, mom. Things happen. You are giving off Weenie. I really want to call you up because you're acting like I need you to grab those cojones and I need you to let them bitches. I need you. Hold on, fuck that. What I need you to do, CJ, I need you to grab. I need you to grab. What I need you to do, I need you to grab those balls between your legs, and I need you to let them things drop. Them to drop. You are giving off Weenie Schnitzel. You're giving off Weenie. It's giving. I don't have no backbone when it comes to Charlene. Like, okay. I'm done. I need you to let them balls drop, please, please. Are you gonna stand up to her and stop this whole? I get you wanna be love, peace, happiness, kumbaya. Yeah, she don't though. She don't. So why do you keep on protecting this lady? What is it gonna take for you to? If something, you know, what is it gonna take? A death? What is it gonna take?
Themselves, which was a lie. I just find it funny that certain stuff that happens at her house, oh, she don't want nobody to know. But when it comes to everybody else, when it comes to CJ, when it comes to Nike, when it comes to anybody else in this situation, oh, she's gonna talk about it.
Of course, we try to make each other look bad. In our reality, we still have to stick around and be in each other's lives for many, many years. So, let's see. I'm looking for my favorite oatmeal, y'all. So, yes, everybody, I am aware, definitely aware of what has happened. And like I said, like we both said, there's nobody's blame to. There's nobody to take the blame on anything. You know, kids are always going to be kids. And of course, kids are going to be kids. And, you know, they're, like I said, he's going to explore the world, do things, even though we tell them 1,000 times, no jumping, no doing this, no doing that. They're always going to do what they want to do.
Okay, so Charlene does not want to be blamed for the situation. She feels like nobody's to blame. Kids do stuff, they get hurt. Okay, fine. We can all agree with you on that. What we can't agree with you on is the fact that clearly there were some signs that Cordae was still having problems with her arm, because that's why you told CJ about it. So why are you allowing him to have to deal with the doctors, the cast, the money? Why is he doing all that instead of you figuring that out with all of your bags and bags of money? Now, yes, she said it wasn't that big of a deal, but it was a big enough deal to tell CJ about it. That's where I'm not understanding. Clearly, Cordae was probably still crying or upset about it or something. There's no way that you would tell CJ about this if you felt like it was minor. And then for her to say she doesn't want this to be online, she didn't want it to get onto the internet, well, of course not. What happens in your home, and if it's negative, you're not going to want people to know about that, because you want to be seen as perfect, the best mom, the greatest mom. You're just a single mom trying to do her thing. We all know that. But I will say, Lexi speaking on the situation probably wasn't the best thing for her to do. Of course, it's going to get back to reaction pages and all these things. It's going to be out here because she is who she is. She's attached to CJ. Charlene's attached to CJ. They got the twins. Come on. But I am happy to hear that at least CJ and Charlene are co-parenting somewhat, where they can communicate about the situation. And between them, it didn't have to blow up like the last time. But if CJ did send those text messages to Charlene that he was texting about Lexi, that's a problem. That's messy. Stop doing that. He was doing the same thing with Charlene and Nike. You don't want to cause the same thing, CJ. It's just not going to end well. You know that. But I also have to say that maybe Lexi spoke about the situation because she is in a relationship with CJ, and obviously she is hearing what CJ says. If he's complaining about Charlene or what's going on with the twins in the custody, she's the one hearing it. And maybe that's what made her frustrated enough to come on a live stream and talk about it. But I also have to say that the next time one of the twins falls and it looks like they're hurt, can you just take them to the doctor just in case?
No, because she broke. She broke. That's why she don't believe in doctors. She don't even go to the doctor. You putting too much on her. That's just too much like right. She ain't gonna do it.
I know Charlene doesn't like
She the doctor in that house.
doctors. I know she doesn't get shots for her children. That's fine. But the next time this happens, because clearly the children get hurt in her care a lot. The black eyes, now the fractured arm, it happens.
All right, guys. That was my commentary on the situation. CJ, if you ever see my video, I just need you to please let your balls drop. Please let them hang. And I need you to gain whatever strength you need to gain to check this lady. Like, I need you to check her. You got to do better, man. All that kumbaya shit. And you just need to stop it when it comes to Charlene. I'm just being. But that's just my opinion. Anyways, guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think about this situation. Would you have, if you were a mom or if your child or a father, would you have taken your child to the doctor, or would you have waited until it's the next parent's chance to get the baby and say, oh, Susie fell. I don't think it's a problem, but watch out? Or would you stand on business and go get your child checked out like they supposed to? Anyways, again, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, peace.